Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
I mean a cracker. Good afternoon. A little midday money. I got to tell you, I don't care. Little simple cheese, I love it. That's how I roll. I'll eat a jar of this every day. That's my meal. I'm a sick SOB. I tell you this all the time. And you're going to see that in the pics. I'll eat my cheese and cracker. I don't care. Welcome on in on a Wednesday, July the 27th. Little midday money. Sean Higgs coming at you. Hope everybody's having a good one. We had a good one yesterday. Like, subscribe, ring the bell here. Max Wager, win a free picks, probably wherever you're watching. Say hello. I always say like, subscribe. That's all fine and dandy. I want you to like, subscribe, and notification bell so you like, oh, the show's on. I gotta go see. But really, it's about the comments. I give you my picks. Without your picks in the comments, it's a 15-minute show. I don't want a 15-minute show. I enjoy the back and forth. It's old school. It's like talk radio. I'm like Mike and the Mad Dog all in one. I got the crazy Mad Dog vibes. I'm got the Italian like Francesa. Although we could pull out the old. Although I did like
Mike Francesa. I remember that name. I remember hearing him before. We actually gotten back when we lived in New York. We got tickets from Mike Francesa because my dad worked at his house landscape and stuff. We got tickets to a game as a tip. We got to sit right on the dugout. They lost, but I remember Ike Davis hitting a grand slam.
Ike Davis. That was all like I like Steve Summers, the old schmoozer. He's the late night guy, so I like listening to him at night. I'd call up on the smooze. One time I called up about Rico Brogna. Remember Rico? No, you don't remember Rico Brogna? He's probably I mean, he was there before you were born. He's probably like 95, Rico Brogna, and he'd play like Rico Suave by Geraldo. You don't even know who Gerardo was as a singer. Rico Suave. Elliot will come in. Elliot's he will go. Anybody? Yeah. So I'd call up and ask about Rico Brogna. I think he was on the Orioles too, Rico Brogna. Okay. And he'd play Rico Suave. We got to get songs in the chat. We got to be able to have music in here without getting a violation.
Yeah, nope, that doesn't work.
You know, like, especially when I bring up like old guys, like Rico Brogna. Rico Brogna. People are gonna be like, "Who the hell is Rico Brogna?"
I'll look him up after the stream.
All right. Let's get to everything scrolling. 7-day steals up there. Go make some money if you want. Me or anybody else. I don't care what you do. We got a leaderboard. We win, we lose. It's all right there. 147 to 136 plus 24.90. I don't know. I think yesterday we swept the board here on the show. Cubs under. Toronto over. Toronto money line. All got it done. Nice day. We'll take it. 147 and 136 plus 24, 90. Now for me, season-wise, favorites, I am 53 and 32. It seems like a lot. You know, on the season, favorites are cashing at a 60% clip. But again, I have 85 of them. Not many out of 700 games. Again, 363 and 341 plus 3090, 358 plus and 350 plus 1728. Again, it's all about the totals with the difference in the money there. And totals for me, 150 and 107. Not a bad number. And on the season, and this again, like I mentioned, 60% season, that is the overall number for favorites. Again, my record's 53 and 32. Totals are 150 and 107. For the season, overall, Major League Baseball, unders at a 51.7% clip. So, again, if you're blindly doing overs or unders, you're down money because you need about 52.5 to make a profit there. But I don't know. We're having a good baseball season. I'm happy. We had a little patch here in June was a little rough one. We had some few losing days, losing a week there. But it's going to happen. Today, we expected anything different here? I got to tell you, I did the Padres on the win and free pick video last night. 7.5. Now, it's down to 7. I thought about throwing it here in the chat. I'm like, 7. I don't like 7.5 is okay. 7s I get a little worried about. Those 6.5, 7s. But I do like Darvish has been pitching well. He came out against the Mets. I thought the Mets would hit him that game, but I know his road numbers are bad. I have faith in him today versus Detroit. and Scooble's pitch bad. I get it, but the Padres are. This is an under bunch. This Padre team, man. I mean, a 52-44 to the under. Tigers 55-38 to the under. I could see another under here today. Why wouldn't you know? Again, I didn't add it to the chat. It almost made the chat. I got to tell you because I wrote that down and I wrote Kansas City down. Another bet I made yesterday, Kansas City minus 125. They were going to be my initial two things. Wrote them down here in my little book here for the midday money show. Again, it lines up to about 140. I can't put a 140 out here in the chat. Not yet. I mean, I know it's July and I don't. Sometimes I throw small favors out here. I couldn't do it. Those are again 2 games I bet. The lines have moved. I have good numbers there. We'll see what happens. Now, to drive everybody crazy, we're taking the Nationals today with Corbin. Yes. No way the Dodgers lose again, right? I think I've been saying that the last 2 days here. I'm sure people are up in arms. I can't believe the Dodgers lost. Somebody's gonna post in there. Oh my goodness, the Dodgers cost me. The Astros cost me. There is zero shot. I don't even care if the Nats had lost the first 2 games. I'd be throwing the Nats out here today. I mean, Heaney last year got a 7-something ERA. He pitched for the Yanks, 12 games, 5 starts, 7 ERA. I believe 18 starts for the Angels. He had a 5.50, 5.60 ERA. Bad. And listen, Corbin he's no great shakes. This isn't like the 18-7 Corbin from a couple years ago. I mean, the guy's got a 6 ERA in here. I understand. 2.35. Heaney. No way Dodgers lose. Let's go. Next game up, time wise here. Rockies team total over. This is my fade to Giolito. I kind of like the Rockies yesterday. I still kind of like the Rockies again today. The White Sox team to me is. I do not know where they're going with a week left of the trade deadline. No clue. But I'll go team total over here. Now, there was we could have did 4.5. I'm looking for the plus money 5.5. That's why I did the 5.5 plus 120. But most books you can shop around on your team totals. Oakland plus 170 here. I mentioned Cole Irvin at home. I've said it before. The numbers are good. And again, let's be honest here. The Astros, they can pitch. The hitting is sometimes there, sometimes not there. They're still an under club. And I'm going to pull up the Cole Irvin numbers. You look at them like, it's the Astros, they're going to win. The Irvin at home, and I mentioned this when he's on the road, he's pitched well against the Astros his last couple times out. He has a 1.63 home ERA, a .94 whip, 194 batting average against. Listen, we could talk, and I say this all the time. I try not to get fancy with my all types of digging into numbers and XFIPs and power numbers and that's all fine and dandy. I'm not, I don't do shows like that. I mean, for me, when I'm doing my betting, pitcher wise, have you been pitching good? Obviously, guys have some serious splits, home and away splits. Give me Irvin here. I'll take Cole plus 170. And again, much like the Nationals, so no, I don't. Houston can't lose. They're the Astros. They're the Yankees. They're the Dodgers. They're whoever. Yesterday we talked about some of these games. So again, the Cubs, we kind of like the Cubs yesterday, but I'm like, I can't lay a 180 there. They got it done. I like the Reds. They were a loser. Baltimore, right? We're like tough to go against Tampa Bay. McClanahan, Baltimore winner. Philly got it done, and I got to give props. We'll talk about Swaggy and Ellie in a second. Toronto, I like Cleveland, another winner there. The Mets got it done. Milwaukee over. Colorado was a loser. I like the A's. We liked one. Arizona, the Nationals, that over Seattle we talked about a little late in the show. And again, here it's just one of those spots. I'll gladly take a plus dog, a team that people have given up on, and a team that you don't think can lose another game. They're too good to lose. Okay, we're going to find out. We'll find out. And if you take dogs some of the time, you can take the Nats and the A's today. And even the Orioles are a small dog. This team, let's be honest, Tampa Bay, I said this yesterday with McClanahan. I like McClanahan. How are we betting these guys on the road? The offense is non-existent for Tampa Bay on the road. They have trouble scoring as it is. How are they favored? Orioles are, I don't say they're the best team in baseball, but let's be honest. Over the last 3 weeks, they're probably, record-wise, they might be the best team in baseball. I don't know what are they, 15-5 or something. They had a nice little run, 17-3. I have no idea what they are. It's tough to take a favorite here in Tampa Bay on the road when, again, they have trouble scoring, and you have a team that's playing well. Throughout, if this was any other team other than Baltimore, if this was the Red Sox who have won, and we saw the Red Sox do this in June on a 17-6 run, they'd be favored here minus 125. No, they're the Orioles, and it's Tampa Bay still good in people's minds. Give me the Orioles here. What are we doing? Take some dogs, folks. If you take dogs often, you can take a 1-2 day or a 2-2 day or an 0-3 day. Whatever. These could all go down. It should not break you to take some dogs and go 0-2, 0-3, 1-3 days. Because if that's the case, stop betting. If you take a donut one day and you got to stop for a couple days, what are you doing with your bankroll? On to the bankroll. Let's talk about Elliott yesterday. Toronto run line. I got the pen out for Elliott. Toronto run line winner there. Yankees money line was a loser. Atlanta run line was a winner there. So he made a little profit over there. Our guy Swaggy brought out the Atlanta lock. Okay, that's a winner. San Diego we liked. That was a winner. Needed extra innings to get there, winner. Problem with this is you go 2-1, Swaggy, at Tampa Bay, and you're minus 195. You're basically even, or you might be, at zero, depending on when you got Tampa at. I'm sure you didn't bet them the night before 190. I'm sure you probably, most people had Tampa yesterday were at the $2 mark. So you go 2-1, you got zero to show for it. That hurts, man. I can't do that. I can't 2-1, and even if you're up a dollar or two. Now I'm all for, hey, I go 2-2 in dogs that make $17. It's one thing. I'm taking dogs feel more better. You go 2-1 and taking huge fades and have a dollar to show for it. Let me tell you, that's gonna flip in a heartbeat, because on the side of this, those two early games hit for you on San Diego and Atlanta. Then you say, you know what? Oh, I'm gonna come back on the Astros and the Dodgers tonight. Little money line parlay. Yeah, that's a loser. But again, Swaggy 2-1, but no profit. Elliott 2-1, and a little profit there with the run line with the Braves. So congrats to that. Let's see if we have any tears in the chat from the A's and Dodgers. And where are we? There we go. Twitter. Yes, hit the Twitter stream. These pics are all up on Twitter. I threw them up. I just actually tweeted them out right now. So head on over to the Twitter universe. Give me a follow. Michael, how are you, my friend? Good morning. Took the under in the Rockies today? Or was this yesterday? You had the under, Markel. I'm in over kind of Rocky. I know they had a nice little underrun, but the White Sox were, and are to me, a kind of tricky team. And I'd lean more over with them with their pitching. Surely the Dodgers can't really pass. I mean, again, only because I said it the last 2 days here with the Nats. The Dodgers, as good as they are, we saw them get beat up by the Pirates. I mean, the Rockies. Well, we see the Rockies kind of, at home, the Rockies kind of win some games. So that's not really. This series here screamed. Now, listen, Dodgers win today. People will be like, oh, look at that. Dodgers easy winner. Well, it's not an easy winner because the other 2 days they both lost, so you're down. And you're down a good chunk because they're huge faves. Again, grab that plus money. It's not going to hurt you. If it loses, you move on. You're not losing 230. It's an even loss. Culver's is some good grub. Nothing bad on menu. I got to try the Culver's. It's not open yet. It's supposed to open up in another week. I drive by every day, see what's going on there. I'm going to kind of sneak in for their soft opening, because it'll be a zoo and they put out the balloons or whatever. Cleveland, Boston over the total. Let's see what we got here for the Sox. Quantrell and Evaldi. I do like Cleveland again. And yeah, we'll go over here. I think we said this yesterday with Boston. The pitching's been bad. And the defense, you start kicking balls all over the place, it just gives the team opportunity. And the Indians are a scrappy little bunch. They're scrappy. Although I saw some interesting stuff on MLB.com, like possible trades. And the Cleveland one kind of was like, really? That's what they're going to go for? I thought they could do a little better. But yes, on the over today. Dave, good afternoon, Mr. Eggs. I like the Royals and the Padres today. I like KC myself. Again, I got him at 125. It has bolstered up a little bit. I don't mind. I mean, I just couldn't put the 140 in the chat here. That's for me. I couldn't do a 140 for the viewers, Dave, but I like it. And the Padres would obviously have to be a run line play with Darvish. I mean, I don't want to lay 140. You needed extra innings yesterday. You gave up 2 touchdowns or whatever the game before. I would just be a run line. If it goes down, so be it. I just, can this game be like a 4-3 loser for them? Possibly. I'm hoping for the under. Padres, though, I'd have to do run line. I don't want to lay with them right now. Scary to lay with them. They're a good team, but offensively, this team needs to make a deal. And I mentioned them again, Gore and Adams to headline the Soto deal. But I saw an interesting one for San Diego, getting Happ and Contreras from the Cubs without giving up those 2 guys and just kind of some minor leaguers, which I think, all right, listen, they're not Soto. Any team, that guy's in a different level. But you get 2 guys to fill in 2 spots in your lineup. Plus, you get Tatis back in another week or so. Now you're cooking with a little gas. You give that lineup a little bit of bump. You got 3 guys instead of just 1 monster guy. Boston over, yes. Over Blue Jays again with Gaston. I thought about it. I like the Jays run line. I might come in on this over here, believe it or not. Again, I had the Jays in the over yesterday. Now I'm not a huge Gausman guy. What is he? 8-8 in his starts or whatever. 4-8 his last 12. Not a huge Gausman guy. But I thought the Cardinals could scrape out some runs against Barrios. They did. The offense showed up for Toronto. Wonderful. Wainwright on the road, not something I love. The total, you know what? I'm actually going to come in on this game. I'm going to come in on this over again. I had it yesterday. I got a minus 118 here, 120 on the run line Toronto. I'm going to probably come in on the over again. Because I think Gausman will give up a couple runs. That's the thing, though, with Gausman. Should he be a 260 fave here? No Arenado, no Goldie. I kind of get it. But his numbers, the team is 7-7 in the starts or whatever they are. I mean, last game, 5 innings, 10 Ks, 28-5 win. 3-2-0-0-2-5-1-3-3-0 his last 10 starts. All right. The problem is, and that's pretty good. 3 runs, 2 runs, no runs, 2 runs, 5 runs, 1 run, 3-3-0. 1-2, 2-2, 2-3, 2-4, 2-5, 2-6. I mean, 4-6 and giving up those kind. I mean, you give up 1 run, 3-1 loser. I mean, 2 runs, 7-6 loser. You go 6 innings and the pen comes in and buries you. 0 runs, 6-2 loser. 2 runs, 3-1 loser. I mean, it is tough, and because he pitches decent. That's why I was a little hesitant kind of with the over. But again, Wainwright's road numbers, not a lover of them. I could go over there as well. Mets first 5 with Scherzer. Why not? I mean, why not just run line them for the game? I said the Yanks have trouble scoring. Now, they had trouble scoring early yesterday. They jumped right into Taiwan, a couple homers early. I mean, you think that game's sailing over, right? Huge runs all over the place. But he settles down. Yanks can't do nothing. Joey Gallo comes in, does what Joey Gallo does, strikes out. And Tim was like, I can't wait for Edwin Diaz to come in. I'm like, I don't want to see Edwin Diaz in a 5-3 game. And he came in, took care of business. But
It wasn't pretty. There was an error, a little dribbler, but he still struck out 4 out of his 4 outs. So
yeah, no. I'm just.
No, I know. We won't see him tonight, though.
Well, you won't probably need him tonight. Scherzer's going to go 8. This game will be.
If anybody needs any more reason to back the Mets, today is Max Scherzer's birthday. I don't know if anybody uses that as an angle or anything, but I'll be laddering his strikeout props today. But that's just a fade the Yankees spot. And then
they're not good. They're not good against good pitchers. I say this all the time. They're not good against good pitchers.
And then an extra reason to jump on the I believe it's the Nationals today with you. I know you don't. We don't shout out people or anything. Trent put out his video for today, and he said if the Nationals sweep the Dodgers, he's going to invite a male stripper over, play him in Madden, and then do the WAP. Nationals money line. Let's run it.
Oh my God. I mean, that's a winner anyway. I mean, I enjoy, Trent. I've we follow each other, whatever. But again, it's a different kind of show, right? I mean, you see his whole act, and I mean, you see the videos of people if you're on Twitter or I'm more Instagram, I guess more TikTok. Is it me or anytime you see kind of stuff like that, it is just a loser. It's like watching a Sunday night NFL game and everybody comes on tonight like, Sunday night, who you got? Well, we got the Saints -3 here at home. It's easy, and all of a sudden, the Falcons win 36, 24 or something. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's one of those. That's one of those things with him. Old T-Bone. Phillies run line today. Interesting here with the Phils. What do we got here with the Phillies? The Phillies. Here we go. Gibson and Morton. Yeah, Charlie Moore. You want to take that 1.5? I mean, I might just take the Phillies for the game. Take them plus the 125 here. You're right on with that one. Which one? Z double L Z O double L. I don't even know what this is. Zoboy. Which one was I right about? I was right at a couple yesterday. Tigers run line today. The thing with that, Scooble's just been bad. But on the flip side, you have a Padre team that has trouble scoring. So I like the under. Thoughts on the over 8 Jays Cardinals? I like it, but it does worry me a bit because I just ran down the Gausman numbers. Right? So even if he gives up 2 or 3 today, this could still be a 6-2 under. I do want to take the over because I have him and the Jays run line. It's a tough one. I might have to come in just to protect myself because I don't see Wainwright coming in and shutting down anybody. I'm going to take first 5 under Giants, D-backs, both teams much better. Let's Webb and Gallen both have good starts. Yeah. I mean, both these guys are pretty good. And the Giants are just in a hot mess right now. Michael, what do you think about them trading Rodon? I think, why? I mean, you got a bad farm
system. Can they get anybody for Rendon?
Why? Who wouldn't trade for Rendon?
I'm pretty sure nobody wants Rendon right now.
Why? Did he get hurt yesterday?
Anthony Rendon?
Rendon is on the Giants, the pitcher. Carlos Rodon.
Oh, Rondon. Sorry. I don't know. What was I thinking? You know what? I was looking at the Angels game, and okay.
Well, like Rodon. I mean,
I heard Rondon. I'm thinking Angels.
Ran.
Okay. No. Yep. Ignore me. Never mind. I was thinking Anthony Rendon, who's out for the rest of the
year. They're talking about him trading. I mean, I get it. He's a big free agent. Where's this team going?
Nowhere.
You won 107 games last year. On right now, you might win 80 something.
They might be able to sneak into a wild card.
I mean, are you catching the Mets and the Braves? Because that's who your 2 guys you got to get to.
Who, the Phillies?
The Giants. They have to catch the Mets and Braves to get that wild card spot. Because whoever doesn't win out of those, whoever wins win division is going to be a wild card. Because you have the Dodgers, the Padres, Whoever's
they
out of the
they
Central,
would have to catch either the Brewers or the Cardinals.
they're not getting. No way. They're not catching them.
They're only like a game back or whatever. Oh no,
Yeah,
they
but
have
I mean,
yeah.
we know St. Louis is going to make a move.
St.
They're
Louis
not
will
going.
make a move. Milwaukee will probably make a move, and that division's going to be really competitive. And
So,
most likely we'll end up seeing St. Louis and Milwaukee as a first-round playoff matchup.
the Giant team. You figure Mets, Braves, Brewers, Cards, and San Diego, LA. Like the Giants,
That's what I'm
where's this
thinking.
run coming from the Giants? I mean, they're going to need 90+ wins.
Do they have? Well, the problem is let's see what their schedule looks like for the rest of the year, because that could dictate a lot of the Giants and what they're trying to do. Try to pull up their schedule.
And I know people want their day bets here. I just love like the trade talk. Like what could happen with trades?
Oh, 100%. Oh, the Giants are under 500 now.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they should be selling. They might get swept by the Diamondbacks, and then who do they get?
I mean, okay.
Oh, they're home against Chicago. All right, the Cubbies, who have been playing better. Whatever.
But chances are they're going to deal
against the Dodgers, 2 against Oakland, 3 against San Diego. They get a favorable schedule kind of mid-August with Pittsburgh, Arizona, Colorado, and Detroit. Minnesota, San Diego, and then they wrap up.
That's a lot of hope to say, hey, we're going to go on a run in mid-August to make the playoffs.
Yeah, no, they should be selling.
Right? I mean, St. Louis is 51-47. All right, they could easily be about 500 after this Toronto series.
Mm-hmm.
Phillies again, where their heart's at, who knows? I get it. You're 3 games back or whatever, 2.5 back of the wild card. I just don't. I know St. Louis is going to make a move.
Yep.
I
just don't see them doing anything. And Phillies, we got to see what they do today, and then we'll go from there. But not high on either of those 2 teams.
Mr. Nika's in the house. Diamondbacks say, yeah, why wouldn't we like the Diamondbacks? Yeah, Logan Webb's great, but the Giants have lost 6 in a row. We're really running to bet the Giants as a favorite. They were 130 last night. It's come down to about 110, 115. It would be, for me, if I was betting it would be Arizona. Blue Jays, yes. Run line, Blue Jays, and I kind of like the over 8 myself. Twins to keep it close versus Burnsy. I like the over yesterday there. Archer's actually pitched decent. Like he's one of those guys. Like Cueto's got that low ERA. You're kind of like, man, who the Archer wasn't a guy expecting Sonny Gray, but here we go again. It's not like he's started out hot. He's got a 2.5 ERA his last 7. Not terrible. What's he on the road here? 270 at home. He's got a 4+ ERA, 270 ERA road, sub-2 batting average against. I like it. We know the Brewers for the last 3 years since I've been doing the show. It's like stop with I've been saying all the time about the Brewer offense. So you know what? You want to take that 1.5? I like it. Even the under 8, you can still get some 8s. I see 7 hands, but I do see some 8s out here still. So there's that. Miz, Orioles money line, yes. Cincy, I'll come back with Cincy, which is sure. Arizona under, yes. Baltimore over. The Tampa offense scares me because I just don't know what to expect. So that'd be a no. White Sox over Giolito, 11 with him and Santazelli, yes. Milwaukee under, yes. Sam, Guardians again, yes. We like Cleveland, sure. Twinkies, I don't mind the Twinkies as a big dog today. As I just mentioned, Archer's numbers are solid. And we're betting on the Brewers against a guy who's pitching well. So I'll take the big dog with you. Yes. Diamondbacks over. See, I'd lean under there. The Giants are a hot mess. I got 2 solid pitchers. Give me the under there. Seattle plus a 1.5 against John Gray with Marco. Again, this is a spot. I would still take Seattle to win outright. Like, why am I rushing to take the Rangers again as a fave? You lost a couple in a row. Seattle's won 2 in a row. Is Gray having a better year than Marco? Probably. But on the grand scheme of things, listen, Rodriguez is back, right? I think he had a homer. Doesn't look like his wrist is bad. I thought that'd be a lingering kind of thing. Sore wrist, for a
First
power.
at bat yesterday, solo shot.
Give me the home dog here. No way. I mean, listen, we're really thinking no way that Texas can get swept with Gray on the hill. Is that what that's the hill we're going to die on? Take Seattle money line. Grow a pair, Miss Nika. Let's go. Take that plus money. It's only 110, 115. Don't worry about that 1.5. Don't do it. Justin, finally crushed the books. Hit the like button. Good job yesterday for you, Justin. Appreciate you hitting the like button. Thank you for coming in. I drunk bet Atlanta over 4.5 team total for today. Starts at 20 minutes. Against Gibby, huh? See, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a Gibson guy, but I kind of like the under. Again, I zero interest in this game. So I'll be pulling for you. Let's go. Seattle, what do you got? Atlanta over. Let's go. I want 6 runs in the first for you, Justin. Get it done. I want to get the Twins plus 1. Say Archer hasn't thrown more than 5 innings all year, and Twins bullpen. Durant unavailable. Is best guy. So we see this a lot though with these pitchers, and I always bring up the Astros guys because they're a bunch of 5+ inning guys. If you if you don't want to go full game, take the first 5 with Archer. What's the first 5 on that? Got to be around similar kind of number plus money. No harm in that. You want to go 5 and get out with the bullpens? I totally understand it. Took first 5 with the Padres. Darvish comes out and dominates the Tigers. He's pitched a lot better. Don't like the Padres bullpen. Trevor Rogers starting to pitch like his brother. The Padre bullpen. See, I like the Padres pitching staff. They had a lot of injuries over the years, and now they're kind of getting everybody back. Again, first 5 minus 125. I think it's worth a shot because if Scooble's going to pitch like the way he has, they should jump out to a lead here. It could be 3-0 in the 5th, and you should be sitting pretty and not worry about anything. So I understand the first 5 kind of talk. Has there been a pitch count announced for Haney? Let's be honest. He's probably going to go at most 5 innings. I mean, short of this guy throwing a no-no, he's not going more than 5 innings, right? I mean, like, come on. Pitch count or not, it's basically a bullpen day. I'll take a shot on any team getting $2 or more in a bullpen game. I always pick one dog at a day every day. Today I was 50 on the Twins. I like it. Brewers, again, big number. I can't do. Braves, another fave. Padres and the Blue Jays, money line or run line. Gracious. You've been here more than enough times. What the heck do you think I'm going to say when you have the Brewers minus 210? I'm going to tell you to take the money line on that. And I like the dog on top of it. So, yeah, that'll be a run line game. Braves, again, more in a big ERA, hasn't pitched well. It would be a run line. I don't want to lay money with a guy who's bad. Blue Jays, Gassman, another $2 fave. Run line. Lay to 120. And the Padres. I mean, this is at 140, for me, I would do run line just because I don't want to lay 140. You're putting all these guys, are you just going to parlay all these puppies up, or are you doing these all straight bets? Straight bets, run line them all. Hope for the best. Definitely not money line. Brahm, RBI problem with the Phillies. I like Brahm, yes. Pollock, ribby problem. Little AJ in Colorado. I like AJ Pollock. I've liked him. He was with the Nats. He was with the Dodgers. I think he was with Arizona. He's got a little mileage on those little legs. What do you think Mets team total? I can go over that, yes. They're going to score today. I like the Mets run line. Rangers money line. Don't like that. Astros and A's over. I'm going to say no to that. I'm going to say under. Rays and O's over. I can do that one. And Blue Jays money line. Run line only. Can't. It's way too big a number. Braves over. Part of me wants to say yes because I don't like Gibson, and Morton isn't anything special. No great shakes, but I'm going to say under. Believe it or not, I just again I don't bet it. I got nothing on this game. I don't even have like a good feel to even say one or the other. Most times I come in here and be like, yeah, I would do this. This game, I I can't give you anything. No side, no total, nothing. Not even team totals. I have zero thought on this game. And why are you jumping? Are you just jumping on this game because it's the first game you want to bet? You don't have to do that. We don't have to do that. I get. I know we want to bet. I understand. I bet 5 games today. I understand you want to bet. This game starts in 10 minutes. You want to?
I'm on the over. Braves have gone
Braves?
over 9 out of 10. Philly's gone over in 6 out of 10. Kyle Gibson, Charlie Morton. It's basically 90-mile-an-hour batting practice. I can see this game being 7-6. So over. I'll agree with you on that one. Over.
Gibby's got a 5 ERA his last 7 too. So
yeah, and Morton. I know Morton's been a little better, but I think Atlanta scores 6-7 alone today.
Wow, Morton's pitched. He has pitched very well of lately. He's got a 2 ERA his last 7 starts, so he's come around from a poor start.
Yeah, but these two teams are hitting right now. Both of them are trending over, so I'm going to grab the over.
Yeah, I mean Morton's okay. He's pitched well. He can still give up 3, and you get the over. You know what? Look at those numbers. Tim's on the over. You want to bet the over in the early game? I say go for it. Home run prop ain't enough, so I take 2 ribbies plus 340. I think that's a good one. Mets and Yankees at 22 World Series. Yanks 4 straight. Here's the big word. Jeff, I'm a Yankee fan. That ain't happening. That's not happening. Not happening. Indians team total over. Yes. Jays team total over. Yes. Why is it only 4.5? I mean, I don't know. People might still be loving Wainwright. I don't get it. I don't get the love for Wainwright. What's going on here? We have some wackos in the chat.
They're not wackos. They're your biggest fans. They show up every day.
All right. There we go. Get out of here.
I already took care of the bots.
Oh yeah, because they're still showing up. I gotta refresh my thing. I had to pop out because they're all still showing in here that they're not gone.
Weird.
An error occurred. Try refreshing the page. That's what I was trying to do. Seattle over. No, I like the under. Diamondbacks, yes. Orioles, yes. Groovy. Wainwright goes 7 with just 2 runs. That's why. That's not happening. Wainwright on the road is not good. Here are the Wainwright road splits. Where is he? Adam Wainwright on the road. He's much like Arabu, a fat toad. George Steinbrenner called right? Hideki Arabu, fat toad. 4.81 ERA, 10 starts. 2.76 batting average against. Not good on the road. He's not giving up 2 runs on the road. He might give up 4 or 5 runs on the road here. AJS, Gallo, no hit. Yeah, he's terrible. What are we doing with him? Now, I put on Twitter yesterday, the Yanks, listen, Soto, who the heck doesn't want Soto? And I think he's perfect for the Yanks because they'll give him $200 million for 5 years, $50 million a year. Judge can go walk. This guy's 7 years younger. Wonderful. But they're the Yankees. It's not George Steinbrenner. It's Hal. Castillo and Tommy Pham from the Reds. Get an outfielder. Stanton's on the injured list again. Hicks has been garbage. Gallo is putrid. Putrid. Hope I had some tails on Renfroe home run prop yesterday. That's right. Nice one, J-Rock. Braves over. That seems to be the play. Let's go Mets. Mets win today. Trent's wild. I could see that. Groovy. I can't see Wainwright going 7, giving up 2. I mean, listen, I'm not going to, I try not to name people and like these sites, we could run them all down. You have people who, it's fun to bet when you have, some guy from Google comes in here and spend 10 grand a game. Would you respect that? If he loses, I mean, I like Trent. He tries. We're just two different people. Like I don't. But people like the flair, and there's a lot of sites like that. I like Trent. I get into his thing sometime. I don't jump into the chats, but I'll comment on Twitter. Riley, Realmuto, Baum each get hits. Riley's MVP, yes. Realmuto struggling. Braum, I could see. The Realmuto one, I could. He's having a rough one. Reds first 5, Mets first 5. Yes. Lakeem's in the house. Good morning. Baltimore, yes. Cincy, yes. Arizona under, yes. Baltimore over, yes. White Sox over, yes. Milwaukee under. Miz, I'm with you on all these. That's the second time I posted that. I'm with you on all those. Wilson, Higgs and Tim, you guys like the A's today? Yes. Sweep the Astros. I like Houston and blow out Cole today. Get a win in this year. Wilson, Cole is the guy has like a 1.5 ERA at home. He pitches great at home. I'm getting 170. Yes, the Astros are better. Yeah, they should win. They should get a win in this series. They're a very good team. They're my American League favorites to get to the World Series. They're facing a guy who's faced them. I mean, I'll bring up his last couple of starts first then. Hold on a second. I mean, it's not like they, Cole Irvin comes in and gives up 9 runs in 4 innings to the Astros. I mean, just faced them last week. Here we go. Back-to-back starts. July 15th in Houston. 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 run. The game before that in Oakland. 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs. Let's go back to June 1st in Oakland. 5 2/3, 6 hits, 1 run. I don't know. That is 3 starts. That is 18 innings. That is 8, 10, 14 hits, 4 runs. That comes out to a little over 1 run a game in his innings. But yeah, let's run. Let's all run to take Javi today, laying $2. No way that can go down. Come on, Wilson. WNBA, Tim. Anything in WNBA?
Not today because there's no games today. There's 4 games tomorrow, but we'll talk about those tomorrow.
There you go. I think Giants are trading Rodon. Who doesn't want top lefty? Bullpen's a mess. The offense, again, it scores runs somehow. Who knows? This is a weird team. Trade Rodon. You get some. Again, you could pull a Nats where you want Soto to be like, you know what? I want MLB ready guys. Or you could say, you know what? Let's restock our bad farm system. I mean, you got who's their guy? They got Mercuro. Who's they got a good young guy. Other than that, the farm system needs a little help. J-Rock, Gallen over K's. Yes, we like Gallen. Hit it 2 of the last 3. I'm going to say yes to that. I like Gallen. Gallen guy. Oakland game over 5.5. What is that? A first 5.5? Mr. Nico, what are we laughing at here? Luis Castillo over the K's. Yes. Only thing I'd have in morning game is Olsen total bases. I would have gotten homer, but it's $2. He is 8 for 18 with the homers versus Gibby. 3 total bases is nice. I get it. You're getting what area code is 661? I got a spam call coming in from 661.
661. Let me look it up real quick. Come on.
Say like
661 area code. That would be.
I'll say Arizona.
Bakersfield, California.
All right.
There you go.
They know. See, they know. You know what it is? It's somebody calling me about the Giants because they hear me talk about Rodon getting traded. You're like, hey.
We're here to talk to you about your Carlos Rodon extended warranty.
Listen, let's do some Olsen total bases. I'm with you on that. 175 is good. The homer again, $2 on the homer. Do the total bases and a Ribby prop. He hits a homer, you get the 175, and you probably get some plus money on the Ribby. Jojo Rabbit's in the house. Taking a shot with KC run line. I like it. Listen, miss, I say this all the time. If we're going to take like a little fave here, and again, they're up to the 130 range, 135. Take the run line. Let's go. Scherzer for the win plus 120. Should be a winner. O's Wells over 4.5 strikeouts. I do not know Wells' numbers, miss. Oh, look at this. Look at this, you. Look at this. Everybody usually comes in here firing at Miss Danica, and she's like, yo, she's like, what's up, baby? She's like, Yub. You see that, Yub? Miss Danica. Let me tell you, people run here. People come in to see Miss Danica. And now she's saying, you fine. We are matchmakers in here. Where is Dr. Ward and Gloria Kay? Calls me Mr. Potato Head.
Aren't they there during the football season?
Yeah, they're more football.
Football.
I'm not bet on Giants today, but I'm not bet against them. Public dog, Webb is their guy. Giants had lost 7 straight and was winning against D-backs that broke the streak. I get it. It's just, hey, if you want to bet this game, how are you betting San Fran who's lost 6 in a row? I just can't. Who do I like today? Mad money. This is what I like, baby. We swept the board yesterday. We are 24.90 plus money in the chat. We like a lot. How about you? You say who you want to bet, and I'll tell you if you're right or wrong. All right? We got you covered. Haney pitching. Yes. What are you doing with Haney? We can't bet Haney. My book has the Oakland game total at 5.5 to 7.5. Bet that over 5. Listen, you want to go over 5.5? I could do that. I mean, although, see, here's a spot, Miss Nika, where I'd be like, you know what? I'm going to go under the 5.5 because it's got to be a monster plus money. What is the plus money on that? 5.5. Under 5.5's got. I mean, tell me at least $2, $1.75. I mean, it's got to be something a little juicy. J Rock's got smiles. Giants farm system is very top heavy. Strickland's the top rated. Yeah, Luciano. That's it. I mean, come on, trade Rodon. Say you trade him to the Yankees. Yanks will give you one of their shortstops.
Do not say Joey Gallo.
You know what? I could see them putting Gallo in that package. You would trade one of their. I mean, I don't think Volpe. Say it's. I mean, it's Gallo. I mean, his contract's not terrible. Big bat. Maybe needs a change of scenery. I mean, why wouldn't you? Then you get. Say they throw even Dominguez in that, which is. I mean, he's their top guy. So you get, say, Peraza to shortstop. They toss Gallo. And who's that? Wall. I don't know. The kid starts saying with a W.
But
Eagles are picked at when the NFC said I don't see it. I can't stand Hurts. I think the Eagles lose week 1. I'll tell you.
As a Yankee fan, would you rather have Rendon or Luis Castillo?
Oof. Depends what the cost is.
I think I'd want Castillo.
Depends what the cost is. I like Castillo, and of course, if we do Castillo, we're getting a bat back in that too. I think.
Yeah, you get Castillo and maybe even like Brandon Drury, and all of a sudden you guys are looking a lot better.
Yeah, but Drury's an infielder. Where's he gonna play? Where's he?
We
We already got that. We got Brandon Drury. He's DJ LeMahieu. We already got a guy who plays 4 spots on the infield. We need outfield help. We need an outfielder.
Yeah, I don't know who you're getting for an outfielder from them.
Eagles pick to an NFC East. I do not see it. Like I said, Eagles lose week 1. If I'm taking a team to an NFC East, Giants. Get the Giants, baby. It would be, and I would say Washington, but I don't know, man. I think the coach is past his goodness, past his shelf life. I mean, I get it's they're bringing a new quarterback. Again, I don't like the talent around them, though. And the defense took a huge step back last year. Dallas will find a way to be 9-8. I did a preview on them. They're in trouble. The offensive line's a mess. Where's the defensive pressure coming to? You got one wide receiver. Your best player is, I guess, CeeDee Lamb or Pollard offensively. Give me the Giants. New coach. And I can't stand the Giants. 150. That's terrible. I mean, the over even at 179. I mean, that's not. I don't like laying that kind of number, Mystique. You know that. But for a 5.5, if you think it's over, why not? But that's the kind of thing. It's like I can't even get involved in because I want to take the under. I see plus 150, but it's not enough for me to take 150. Toronto run line, yes. I got Toronto run line myself. It is was it 120ish? Senzel. You don't like Senzel? Oh boy. Red Sox over. Yes, Blue Jays over. That is one I'm a little questionable about because I don't like Wainwright, and I could see that being like a 5-1 kind of game. I want to take the over because I got the Jays run line like yesterday. I'm just I'm a little leery about that one. Nats for me are I was gonna say early, but they're not that early. Rockies team total again the over. I like the over there because it's Giolito and Senzel, so I think we see some runs. Oakland again. Irvin has good home numbers, and the Orioles are again. I'll go back and say they're the best team in baseball in July. I mean they're red hot. I'll put them up there with anybody. Again, I'm not saying they're better than the Yankees or the Mets or the Dodgers or Brewers or whoever wants out the Astros. I'm saying their last 20 games, they are as good as better than any team in baseball right now. Let's go by the record. We can laugh all we want. It's true. It is true. No comments. What happened? We're out of comments?
The Orioles will be good until they sell half their team again.
Are they, though? What do you do if you're the Orioles?
Trey Mancini's been in trade talks with about 3 different teams, and some of their bullpen pieces are in trade talks. And yeah, they're still looking to sell this year.
I mean, that is just a tough. I mean,
it's a tough division. That's the problem. Even though they're now in 4th in the division.
I mean, you're 3 back of the wild card. You're going to play Tampa, who's listen. I like Tampa, but they're not. The offense is not good.
No.
What are they doing? You know, it's. I think the AFC East, the AL East is like the Yankees are gonna make a move. Good luck catching them. They're 20 games ahead of everybody. But
be careful. If the Toronto Blue Jays go on a big run, Yankees play 500 baseball, all of a sudden that lead shrinks to a 2-game lead. Just ask the Mets.
Yeah, but that's because they're the Mets, they're not the Yankees.
Well, it wasn't as much the Mets blowing it. It was a 35-12 run for the Braves. I don't care who you are. You're not gaining ground on a team that does that.
Yeah, no, I get it. And listen, Toronto's
Mets get that run in August when they get to play all the cupcake teams. So that lead should just go right back out.
But the Mets, like the Yankees, let's be honest, you could see them wetting the bed. And instead of going
100%.
Instead of them going 12-3, it's a 6-6 thing. You're like, what the heck's going on here? And then all of a sudden, instead of being 5 games up, they're 2 games back, and people are pulling their hair out. You know, they're like the Yanks. They do. When you need them to do something, you're like, you gotta be kidding me. Come on, you know exactly what's going to happen. You're a Met fan. You know they're going to come in here and take the series from the Yanks because the Yanks are trotting out bad guys, and Mets got good pitching.
Yep.
Mets
and
go
then they play Miami. They'll lose 2 out of 3 from Miami this weekend.
Yeah, they'll be all full of themselves. Like, look at this, we just swept the Yanks. And then they're gonna go in there, and every game's gonna be 2-1 losing. You're gonna be like, I can't believe Lindor strikes out with 2 guys on, and he won't sign autographs on the street. And somebody sent me a video of him, like, again, avoiding, like, sorry, I don't sign autographs here. Like, really, Lindor?
Well, I understand, like, on the street and stuff, because you don't want to get noticed, and then all of a sudden you're there for a while. But
I understand.
On the streets, fine, leave them alone. At the stadium, you sign an autograph there. I feel like that's the safe thing for it.
A 12-year-old pulls up with jersey plates. He jumps out to recognize. I'll tell you what. I would not recognize Lindor. I wouldn't recognize any baseball player on the street. Like, who are you going to?
Oh, no, I would.
I mean, unless you're a huge fan. You don't. It's like football guy. Like, who? I mean, all right, does that guy play ball? He's got to be. He's 6'5", 330. But I don't know who he is.
Football's different. There's a helmet blocking most of their face.
I could be standing next to Garrett Cole. I wouldn't know who the hell the guy was. I wouldn't know
I'll
any.
be
I
able to
would
figure
not
that
know.
one out.
I would not know. I would not know any of these guys. Sign the freaking autograph, bro. You're making $40 million. You're batting 238. Sign it. Sign that autograph.
Yep.
A's not selling. Oh, O's not selling. Yeah, the O's
Yeah.
again it's a tricky spot. They're 3 back from Tampa. They're 4 back of Toronto. What do you tell your fans? Like, oh, we're selling and hoping for next
Well,
year?
the thing is, I think they do sell Mancini and Lopez and I think what was his name, Tate in the bullpen's also in trade considerations. I don't think they sell a lot. I don't think they buy either.
Nick Senzel from the Reds. Oh, Senzel
That could be a nice piece.
instead of Pham? I think you're talking
Ooh,
about Senzazella from Colorado.
No, Nick Senzel's on the Reds. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that
no,
could be
but
a nice spot.
but I was thinking. I thought he put that in when we had a total. I thought it was the over. I don't. I probably just misread the quotes.
Okay.
Listen, Yankee outfielder. I said, Pham. Maybe it's Senzel. Who knows? Only Mancini or Lopez. And I saw that Baltimore would be in to get Pablo Lopez from Miami for Trey Mancini. You like Embiid? You'd be like Embiid and say no dudes. What about Embiid? Why Embiid
Well,
doesn't
Embiid's a
sign?
clown.
He
He's a
doesn't sign
clown.
no autos. Heath Royals run line, yes. Twins money line, I like it. Royals run line, Nationals, I like them money line. So yeah, A's yes, Guardians yes, all plus money. Let's go. Heath, I like it. Albert Bell and Nostrino was scared to say hello. Yeah, Albert. Yeah, listen, Joey Bell. I got a Joey Bell story, but I don't have enough time here. Yeah, that guy was crazy, but man, he was awesome. Should be in the Hall of Fame. Should be in the Hall of Fame. We're gonna put Harold Baines in the Hall of Fame. Joey Bell should be in the Hall of Fame. Don Mattingly should be in the Hall of Fame. Del Murphy should be in the Hall of Fame. Last comment of the show. No autographs, pictures with dudes, only women. Oh, for Embiid? What a clown. All right, we're out of here. Allie Burns up next. See you tomorrow.